What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It is White Gamer. Today we have the brand new striker build for level 25, level 50, level 75, level 100, and level 120. We're starting off with level 25. So for your position, you're going to go with striker. Height is going to be 5'8". Weight will be 141 pounds. Now, for your playstyle plus, at level 25, I think you're only going to have one or two. So I'd recommend going with the first touch plus, guys. This is going to help you trap the ball, especially at a low level. You're not going to have the greatest ball control. Then from your regular playstyle, we're going to go with a finesse shot, so you have the ability to perform finesse shots. Then we're going to go with Travella, so you have the ability to do the outside the foot shot, whether you're inside or outside the box. And to activate this, you just got to be at a certain angle. Sometimes pressing left trigger or L2 will activate this as well, but sometimes the shots will come out as a fancy shot. So just make sure you're at an angle and the game will do it automatically for you. And then the last play style we're going with is the quick step. This will allow you to accelerate quicker when you're off the ball. So when you're making runs, it'll allow you to accelerate a little bit quicker. But these are the play styles and play style plus that we went for level 25. For the running style, the one I recommend is Opalto. Remember, guys, you can use whichever running style you prefer. This is not only a good one, there's a few good ones as well. The Darden Striker isn't bad either, but we're going to go with Opalto for the running style. Now we have the skill tree for level 25. Remember, you're only going to have 48 skill points, so we're going to get these 3 acceleration and then these 2 sprint speed. This gives you 84 acceleration and 83 sprint speed, which is all right, guys. Remember, you're only level 25. But this should do the job for now. And then from the shooting, we're going to go with the 4-star weak foot. Then we're going to get these 3 finishing. And then on this right side, focus on some shot power. Then long shots. This gives you 89 finishing, which is great. You're a striker. You have your finishing already close to 90 at a low level. You got 86 shot power, 80 long shots, and one of the most important things as a striker is, of course, having the 4-star weak foot. Don't worry, we will upgrade the weak foot as you move up in the higher levels, but the 4-star weak foot will do the job for now, so you can shoot with either of your foot. Then from the dribbling, we're just going to go with the dribbling focus and then the ball control focus now. These aren't the greatest stats. Remember, you're level 25, and then you only have the 3-star skill move, but don't worry, in the next main level, we will upgrade the skill move. And then you have 80 ball control, but remember, you have the first touch plus, so your first touch and control in general should still be good, even though with the low rated stat. And last but not least, guys, we got the physical. We're going to focus on some stamina and then reactions and composure. Now, composure is very important, so when your pro is under pressure and you're in the box or just under pressure in general, your pro can still shoot and perform to the fullest ability. And then the reaction is very important because you want your pro to react quicker to the ball as you're about to receive it. And then everything just comes out much quicker and your pro feels way more responsive when you have higher reactions. And then you got 81 stamina, which is all right. You don't want to be running out of stamina early on into the match. And we back out, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to be an 83 rated striker. The overall doesn't matter, guys. The overall doesn't matter. It's how you play with the build, and it's the individual stats like the finishing, the weak foot. You got decent dribbling, and you got one of the most important things in any build, which is the reaction, so your pro can react quicker. This was level 25 striker build. Now we have the level 50 striker build. Position striker, heights 5'9". Weights will be 141 pounds. For your playstyle plus, the one I definitely recommend is the finesse shot plus. This one has been good all year for strikers. Really good to do finesse shots whether you're inside or outside the box, and it gives you maximum curve. And the ball, when you do finesse shots, just travel much quicker, and it makes it so difficult for goalkeepers to save it. Then from your regular playstyle, guys, go with the new one, the low-driven shot. To perform this, all you have to do is tap the shoot button. This is really good. It makes it very difficult for goalkeepers to save it because the ball travels really fast on the ground. So definitely go with the low-driven shot. Then from the ball control, we're going to go with first touch just to help you trap the ball much easier and your pro isn't taking bad touches of the ball. Then, guys, we're going to go with rapid. So as you're running with the ball, your pro doesn't take those heavy touches. I also want to mention that the trickster is really good. If you do the fake shot and you have the trickster, it is a unique skill move or a skill animation that you can only do if you have the trickster. So keep that in mind. And then we're going to go with the quick step because this is going to allow you to accelerate a bit quicker when you're just making runs in general and don't have the ball. Then we're going to go with the Travella, boys. We're going to go with the Travella to do those outside the foot shots. Outside the foot, low driven shots as well. So anything that has to do with shooting, and it gives you a different option when it comes to shooting, so you can curve it around the keeper. Then last but not least, guys, we're going to go with a power shot. If you don't know how to do power shots or you're not very good at it, then I would recommend either going with incisive pass or the tiki taka for those quick one-time passes. But we're going to go with a power shot because the power shot is still very good and it makes it very difficult for keepers to save. But boys and girls, these are the playstyles and playstyle plus that we went for level 50. For the running style, the one I recommend is El Palto. Remember guys, you can use whichever running style you prefer. This is not only a good one, there's a few good ones as well. The Darden Striker isn't bad either, but we're going to go with El Palto for the running style. Now we have the skill tree for level 50. You're going to have 87 skill points. So for your pace, you're going to get these 4 acceleration. And then on this right side, get these 3 sprint speed. Now this gives you 85 acceleration and 85 sprint speed, which is decent. You know, you're not the fastest striker right now, but there's other important things that matters as a striker, like your weak foot. So we're going to get the 5-star weak foot, get your finishing basically maxed out at this point, and then your shot power almost maxed out, and then your long shots. So now you have 97 finishing, which is really good, guys. As long as you know how to aim and shoot, you should be scoring a lot. You got really good shot power as well, so your shots don't come out weak. And then you have the 5-star weak foot, like we mentioned, which is very important as a striker. You want to be able to shoot with either of your foot and not make it predictable for defenders to guess which one is your preferred foot. Then from the dribbling, guys, we're going to get the dribbling focus. Get some agility. You're going to get the 4-star weak foot at this level. And then on this right side, get the ball control focus. And then we're going to just lock in on that ball control. Now, this gives you 82 agility, which is not the great, guys. As a striker, you're not always going to have amazing agility. It's usually the wingers and cams that have really good agility. So keep that in mind. Then you have 86 ball control, which is good. It's in the mid 80s, close to the high 80s. 84 dribbling with the 4-star skill move, so you can beat your opponent, or if you're lucky enough to beat the AI defenders on a skill move. Then last but not least, we got the physical. We're going to go with these 2, stamina. And then on this right side, get composure and reactions, guys. Composure will allow for your pro to play to the fullest ability when you're under pressure and you need to shoot. You won't have issues with that. You can still score when you're under pressure. And then the reactions, like I always mention, it's important. It allows your pro to react quicker to the ball as you're about to receive it. And it makes your pro feel way more responsive. And then 82 stamina, that will do the job for now. Don't worry, in the higher levels, we'll get more stamina and then we'll get the relentless playstyle. But if we back out, you're going to be an 86 rated striker. The overall doesn't matter. It's the individual stats. You got decent pace already. You have really good shooting. You have good enough dribbling. And then the physical right now is good enough. This was level 50 striker build. Now we have level 75 striker build. Your position will be striker. Height, we're going to go with 5'10". Weight, we're going to go with 149 pounds. Now, by this time, you're going to have all your playstyle plus. So the first one I recommend is the finesse shot plus, guys. This has been good all year. Makes it super hard for keepers to save finesse shots, whether you're inside or outside the box. And then for your second one, we're going to go with the quick step plus. This is a lot for your pro to accelerate quicker, guys. And it's been a very popular one throughout the entire year for a lot of positions, not just striker. Then from the regular one, we're going to go with the low driven shot, guys. This one allows for the ball to travel really fast on the ground. It makes it difficult for goalkeepers to save it. It's a good one. It's a new play style that came out a few weeks ago. Then we're going to go with power shot, guys. Power shots are still very good and effective. It makes it difficult for keepers to save it because of ball. When you shoot it with LB, and the shoot button, or L1 and R1 and circle on PlayStation, the ball just comes out much faster, and the speed is incredible, and it's so difficult for keepers to save it. If you don't know how to do power shots or you're not good at it, then I'd recommend going with incisive pass or tiki taka. But we're going to go with the power shot because it's still good as a striker. And when you have space in front of you, do a power shot because you're most likely going to score. Then from the ball control, we're going to go with rapid. So as you're running with the ball or running onto the ball, your pro doesn't take those heavy touches forward. And then I also want to mention, you can go with the trickster. If you do a fake shot and you have the trickster, it does a unique animation skill move that you can only pull off with the trickster. But we're going to go with first touch, guys, so your pro doesn't take those bad touches when you're about to receive the ball. You can just trap the ball much easier. Then we're going to go with relentless, guys, so you don't have to worry about your stamina. This will recover your stamina a bit at the start of the second half or an extra time. And then we're going to go with Travella, guys. Travellas are still good. You can do Travella low-driven shots as well. So, yeah, and to activate Travella, it's left trigger or L2. Or sometimes you don't even need to press that. You just got to be at a certain angle, and the game will do it for you. And it's a different and unique way to score. But these are the playstyles and playstyle plus that we went for level 75. For the running style, the one I recommend is El Palto. Remember, guys, you can use whichever running style you prefer. This is not only a good one. There's a few good ones as well. The Darden Striker isn't bad either. but we're going to go El Pato for the running style. Now we have the skill tree for level 75. You're going to have 123 skill points. So you're going to get your acceleration filled out on this left side. On the right side, you're going to get these 4 sprint speed. Now this gives you 88 acceleration and 87 sprint speed. That should be good for now. Don't worry, we'll max it up the pace as you go higher. We're going to focus on some shooting. You're going to get the 5-star weak foot, get your finishing maxed out. On this right side, get some shot power, get some more shot power, and then get these 2 long shots right here. Now you have the 5-star weak foot, so you can shoot with either of your foot. You're not making it obvious for defenders. Then you have 82 long shots, which is decent enough, guys. Not only to take shots from outside the box, but this will also improve the finesse shot plus ability, I believe, and the low driven shot ability. Then you got 92 shot power, so your shots don't come out weak and makes it difficult for keepers to save it. And then, of course, 97 finishing when you're in the box. As long as you're aiming it properly, you should be able to score with that high finishing. And then from the dribbling, we're going to get the 4-star skill move. Get your dribbling focus on the left side filled out, and then you're going to get the ball control focus. And then we are going to have the 5-star skill move at level 75. And then get some more ball control. Now, this 5-star skill move is going to be good so you can beat your opponent, create open space. Now, the AI defenders are very hard to beat on skill moves, so be careful trying to skill spam all the time. And then 86 dribbling is good. The ball should be very close to your feet at majority of the time. Then you have 88 ball control with the first touch playstyle. So when it comes to controlling the ball and taking good touches, you should be covered on that. And then you have 85 balance with 88 agility. 88 agility is actually pretty good for a striker because in general, striker builds don't have great agility because you're a striker at the end of the day. And then last but not least, guys, we're going to go with physical. So get some stamina. And then on this right side, we're going to get this composure. And then you're going to get your reactions with composure. Now, you got 95 reactions, which is really good, guys. You want to have some reactions. You want your pro to react quick to the ball and animations, and overall the responsiveness of your pro will be much better. And then you got 91 composure, so when you're under pressure, your pro can still perform animations well and perform to its full ability. And then you got 84 stamina with the relentless play style, so you shouldn't really be running out of stamina unless you're constantly sprinting. But yeah, these are some good physical stats. If we back out, you're going to be 87 striker. Overall, doesn't matter. It's individual stats. You have 87 pace. You have very, very good shooting. You have good enough dribbling at this level. And then the physical, don't worry about it too much. It's still good, especially the reactions composure. We'll upgrade that later. This was level 75 striker build. Now we have level 100 striker build. Your position, striker, heights, you're going to go with 5'10". Weight will be 152 pounds. Now, for the playstyle plus, by then, you'll have everything unlocked. Besides the low driven plus, you're going to go with the finesse shot plus, guys. It's still very good. It's been good all year. Another good one is the power shot plus. And then for your second one, we're definitely going to go with the quick step plus. This allows you to just accelerate quicker when you're making runs in general. Then from the playstyle, the regular one, we're going to go with the low driven shot. It's good. Does the job. The ball travel much faster on the ground, and to activate it, all you need to do is just tap the shoot button and then aim it properly, boys and girls. Then we're going to go with the regular power shot because it's still good, guys. It's still a very good one. It's mainly popular and competitive as well. And then from the ball control, we're going to go with rapid. So as you're pushing up or as you're pushing with the ball and running with the ball, your pro doesn't take those heavy touches. Then we're going to go with the first touch just to help you trap the ball much easier. Then I also want to mention the trickster, guys, is another good one. So when you do the fake shot, it does a unique fake shot animation that you can only pull off with the trickster. So you can go with trickster if you want, but we're going to go with these two. And then the last two, we're going to go with the relentless. This will help you recover stamina at the start of second half or extra time. And then we're going to go with the Travella, guys. Travellas are still very good this year. Travellas, all you have to do is press left trigger or L2, or sometimes you don't even have to press that. You just got to be at a certain angle and the game will do it for you. And you can also do low-driven Travella shots, which is very overpowered. But these are the playstyles and playstyle plus that win for level 100. For the running style, the one I recommend is El Pato. Remember, guys, you can use whichever running style you prefer. This is not only a good one. There's a few good ones as well. The Darden Striker isn't bad either. But we're going to go El Pato for the running style. Now we have the skill tree for level 100. You're going to have 160 skill points. So max out your pace completely. This gives you 91 acceleration and 94 sprint speed. That is very good for a striker. You should be able to outrun your defenders, especially if you start your run way before them. And then from the shooting, get the 5-star weak foot, get your finishing maxed out. On this right side, get your shot power with long shots and shot power. And then we're going to get this long shot right here. You have the 5-star weak foot. I've been saying throughout the entire video, it's very important. You want to have the ability to shoot with both of your foot. And then you got 95 shot power, 83 long shots with 97 finishing. There's no reason you should be missing unless you suck at a striker or don't know how to aim straight up, because these are really good shooting stats. Then on to the dribbling. Focus on the dribbling. Focus with agility. You are going to have the 4-star skill move, then get your dribbling, and then on this right side, get ball control focus. You will have the 5-star skill move, get balance with ball control. So you want it just like this. This gives you 87 agility, which is good. Remember, guys, as a striker, you're not going to have 94 or 95 agility. Unless you use facilities, then you can. Then you have 92 balance, which will make it difficult for opponents to knock you off the ball. And then you got the 92 ball control with 89 dribbling. And, of course, the 5-star skill moves to beat your opponent and create some open space. Last but not least, we got the physical. You're going to go with some stamina. And then on this right side, get your reactions maxed out with some composure. Now, the 99 reactions will allow for your pro to be way more responsive and react to the ball much quicker. Then you have 90 composure, so when you're under pressure, your pro can still shoot fine and perform well under pressure. And then you have 86 stamina, so you shouldn't be really running out of stamina because you also have the relentless playstyle. And if you're still running out of stamina, then let go of your spin button from time to time, because this is really good stamina. Now, if we back out, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to be a 90 rated striker. The overall doesn't matter. It's the individual stats. You have 92 pace. You have very good shooting. You have very good dribbling. And then you have good enough physical. You have the reaction, the composure, and the stamina, which is important. But this was a level 100 striker build. Now we have the max level 120 striker build. Your position, striker, height, we're going to go with 5'10". This has been a good height this entire year. It's not too small and it's not too tall. Weight, you're going to go with 160 pounds. Now, for your playstyle plus, guys, we're going to go with the finesse shot plus. This has been good all year, and it's 100 times better than the regular version. Now, the low driven shot plus is not bad either, but you can get away with the regular one. Now, for your second one, we're going to go with the quick stat plus. This has been very popular throughout the entire year. This allows for your pro just to accelerate quicker and just make quicker runs when you don't have the ball. And then from your regular play style, we're going to go with the low driven shot. Like I mentioned, this will do the job, guys. The regular one would do the job. Remember, you only have 2 play style plus, so you got to be very picky on what you're going to put for your plus. But the regular low driven shot does the job. All you need to do is tap the shoot button and aim it properly, and you will score. This will allow for the ball to travel much quicker on the ground when you do the low driven shots. Then we're going to go with the power shots. Power shots are still amazing, guys, and it's still difficult for keepers to save it because the shot comes out much faster and with more speed. If you don't know how to do it or you're just not good at it, I would recommend going with either the tiki-taka or the incisive pass if you are not good at doing power shots. Then from your ball control, we're going to go with rapid. So as you're pushing up and running with the ball, your pro doesn't take those heavy touches. Now, for your second one, from the ball control, we're going to go with the first touch, so your pro traps the ball much easier and you can transition into your dribbling much smoother as well. I also want to mention the trickster is not a bad play style either. When you do the fake shot and you have the trickster, it does a unique fake shot animation that you can only do if you have the trickster. But we're going to go with these two. And then for the last two, we're going to go with the relentless. This will help you recover stamina at second half, at the start of the second half, or in extra time. You don't want to be dying on the pitch with low stamina towards the end of the match, because then you're going to be a useless striker. And then we're going to go with Travella, guys. Travellas are still good. You can do low driven Travella shots. To activate it, all you need to do is press left trigger and L2 to activate the Travella. And sometimes you don't even need to press those buttons. As long as you're at a certain angle, the game will do the Travellas for you. But guys, these are the playstyles and playstyle plus that we went for the level 120 striker build. For the running style, the one I recommend is El Palto. Remember, guys, you can use whichever running style you prefer. This is not only a good one, there's a few good ones as well. The Darden Striker isn't bad either, but we're going to go El Palto for the running style. Now we have the skill tree for level 120. You're going to have 184 skill points, so max out your pace, guys. You want to be as fast as you can. We're already halfway through the game cycle. Everyone uses pace. 91 acceleration and 94 sprint speed should be very, very good. Remember, you can always get more pace through facilities. From the shooting, we're going to max out the finishing. You're going to get the 5-star skill move. And then on this right side, get some shot power. Long shots with shot power. And then we're going to get these 3 long shots now, guys. The long shots are not only good for outside the shots box, but it's going to improve the low driven shot, I believe, and the finesse shots. I think that's also going to improve those play styles. And then you got 96 shot power, which is excellent. It'll allow for the ball to travel fast and make it difficult for keepers to save it. 97 finishing is amazing. And then, of course, a 5-star weak foot so you can shoot with either of your foot and don't make it obvious which one is your strong foot. I also want to mention we're going to go with a volley because you get +3 volleys. So 84 volleys doesn't hurt. Sometimes you might just need to volley it. And shit, why not? Go for it. Then from the dribbling, guys, get your dribbling focus. We are going to get the 4-star skill move on this left side. Get all that dribbling, and then not all that dribbling. You're going to get your, these 2 dribbling, and then on this right side, we're going to get the ball control focus with the 5-star skill move, more ball control focus, and then more balance. Now, this gives you 87 agility, which is good. For a striker, this is good. It's in the high 80s. You got 92 balance, which is going to make it much difficult for opponents to knock you off the ball, with 92 ball control and 89 dribbling. And, of course, you got the 5-star skill moves to beat your opponent. Good luck trying to beat the AI defenders on skill moves because they read really well. But if you're playing a human defender, you can beat them on some skill moves. And then last but not least, guys, we got the physical. We're going to go with some strength, guys. Now that you have a little bit more extra skill points, we're going to go with some strength. And then we're going to get some stamina. And then stamina and some jumping. And then on this right side, get this composure on the top left. And then get your reactions maxed out. And then we're going to get more composure. Now, guys, composure is important. So when you're under pressure, your pro can perform to the fullest ability. And the animations still come out good, like the shooting animations. Then you got 99 reactions. This is an increase your pro responsiveness and react to the ball much more quicker when you're about to receive the ball. Then you got 82 strength, which is actually not that bad. It's in the low 80s. And then you got really good balance. So, guys, it's going to be hard for defenders to knock you off the ball, even with 82 strength and the 90-something balance that you had. And you got 91 stamina. So, you're pro. You shouldn't be worrying about your stamina because you also have the relentless playstyle. But now, boys and girls, if we back out, you're going to be a 90 overall striker. The overall doesn't matter. So, the noobs out there, it's the individual stats. You have 92 pace, 91 shooting, 90 dribbling, and you have 82 physical. This was level 120 striker build. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to drop a like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time.